you should. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Zachary Davidson!
I know what you guys are all thinking right now. Is he last? Is this over now? Can I go home? Yeah, I'm last, so I can celebrate right now. No, I'm just kidding. These guys have put on a great show tonight, and I'm proud of all of them, so let's give them a giant round of applause. When I was first coming up with the name Comedy for a Cause, I had to think to myself, you know, what exactly do I want to call it? The idea was Comedy Cause was going to be a charity event that we're going to throw at the end of the year. So far, I'm still planning it, but I don't know what exactly to name it. Comedy for a Cause, Ha-Ha's for Hunger, This is Funny, Please Pay Us. But I asked around, asked my mom, asked my dad, I asked my elderly Russian grandfather. We know the senile stories from previous comic. And he said, you should call this Comedy Collaboration for Cause. KKK. I said, Gramps, I tried to join that club. They won't let me in. So when I first thought to myself about starting a stand-up club, I knew it would have to be all clean comedy. So I said to myself, Bolshevik, how the fire truck am I going to do this fish? Shiitake. I got mono last summer, which was not fun. Sorry, getting mono is fun. Having it is not. All in all, having mono, you know, it had its positives. It was a great excuse for not being able to ever kiss any girls. But I didn't even get it the cool way. I got it from a water bottle. Saw her in a club. She looked plasticky and fake, but I thought what we had was real. I've beginning to think from a young age that my parents were trying to turn me into a communist. I know, like, what is he even talking about right now? They would say to me I would be playing with my little brother Greg, who just actually, I think, snuck out. They would say to me, hey, Zach, listen, when you're playing with your brother Greg, make sure to share your toys, because everyone is equal, Zach. Make sure to spread the fun around, Zach. Spread the fun around, okay? And I was like, Mom, I bought it. Spread the fun around! But I think this whole communism at a young age has turned me and my friends into emotional communists. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I tend to line them all up and kick them all in the crotch so we can feel it all, collectively cry together. My dad is really getting into this club as well. He said, you should bring it to nursing homes. Let the elderly give it a try. And I was like, Grandpa would love that, Dad. I could just see it right now. You'd walk in, this guy standing there. Don't you hate it? What? Don't you hate it when you crap your pants 5 days a week? It's like, yeah, totally identify, Grandpa. Diapers. Hate them. Or, you know, I took my wife to the movies the other day, and it's really a shame, you know, she's blind, deaf, why pay full price for a fraction of the experience? It's crazy Meshuggah, I tell you, it's ridiculous, I don't even know. Okay, someone take the mic away from that guy. I've looked around school recently, I've noticed a lot of kids have crutches. And I thought to myself, God, how many more do I have to kick in the legs to get the rest of them? It's taking forever. I know this can't just be me, but when I'm in the basement and I turn the lights off, there are monsters. And they are everywhere. I don't care if you are 8 years old or if you are 17, 18 years old. There are demons when you turn the lights off. And you gotta fight imagination with imagination. So I'll tell you what I do. I take out my imaginary .42 caliber pistols and I Lara Croft them. I'm like, bam, bam, bam. Or flashlight also works. A lot of my friends say to me, Zach, I want to stay single my whole life. It's so much fun, there's no strings attached. And I disagree. You know, I think eventually I want to get married. Maybe a couple times. Simultaneously. Spread the fun around. I have a friend who would always throw the race card at any argument. And it's not fair, because you can't come back from that. Like, well, sorry. So I thought, you know, what cards do I have in my figurative deck? I got the Jew card, which makes me inferior at sports and able to build you pyramids voluntary against my will. Happy Hanukkah! I've got my man card. No, I lost that after I cried after Legally Blonde 2. I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians with Mikey. And I got my student ID. Actually, that's a physical thing, which lets me arbitrarily check in at random times in the school and lets me get into the testing center so other people can't take my test for me. You know that problem. One thing that really psychs me out is when people talk to their textbook. I know other people probably notice this. They'll be sitting there, I'll be like, I don't understand what a sinusoid is. What is this? Like, what is going on? I am so confused. What is this right now? Like the textbook's gonna talk back. Like after you bring it home after a long night of studying, you know, it's gonna say to you, I am so angry at you. You just stared at my body for 2 hours, then fell asleep on top of me. It didn't even call. I have this problem cleaning my room. I know it's a problem for most of us in here as students. I always never like to clean my room. And my mom will tell me whenever the cleaning people are coming over, actually, Zach, honey, clean your room. The cleaning people are coming over. That's what they do, Mom. They don't speak English or listen to anything I try to communicate to them. But they clean. That's what they're supposed to do. And they always mess up my stuff. So I decided that next time the cleaning people come over, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my dirty laundry, throw it everywhere. It's gonna be like a little fiesta. Take just like diet soda, dump it all over the floor, a swimming pool of deliciousness, and I'm gonna set everything on fire. My mom got me back though. She put caution tape around my room. Now I can't legally enter the premises. But you just wait for dirty dishes, Mom. You just wait. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you, Dan.
Mr. Zachary Davidson. Actually, Zachary, I did a nursing home once. Don't ever do this. Only response I ever got from my jokes was, what did he say? What was that? What's pot? Don't you cook it in? I think